afternoon on Tuesday. I didn't film anything this morning, but all I did this morning was video editing. I'm just on my way to meet Tammy for lunch at the Harvester. We're at the Willowbrook Centre at Bradley Stoke. It looks completely different since I was here last. They've got a little play park area. So I'm going to go and find Tammy. There she is. Hello! Sorry I'm late. Hello. I'm back from lunch with Tammy. I bloody well ought to be because it's about 5 o'clock. We had a nice long lunch and a catch up. I haven't seen each other for several weeks because Tammy works in a pub which sells food and was one of the only ones in the area to open when they were only allowed to be outside, and she's been absolutely frantic for the last 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, we had a nice long catch up and then we popped in Tesco's and I got a pair of jeggings in a 24. I don't feel very confident they'll go on, but I also got a swimming costume and I feel a little bit more confident about that. So I'm going to try that in a minute. Not for you guys, you don't need to see me in a swimming costume, although you did get to see me in a bra last week, you poor buggers. Anyway, I'm going to try that in a minute. I missed the gym today, but I'm still going. For some reason, I booked the gym for 10:30 this morning. I can only assume that when I was doing the booking, I hit the wrong bloody button or something, because I was sure I'd booked it for 8:30 tonight. And then I went into the app to show Tammy something and realised that I'd missed my gym booking. I'd booked it for 10:30 this morning. So I've rebooked for 7:30 this evening. Let's remember that, 7:30, not 8:30. And I suppose when I get there, I just apologise to them for missing the slot. I feel really bad about it because obviously they've got limited capacity anyway at the moment. I feel really bad that I've taken up a space and not used it. So I'll just apologise when I get there. And yes, I'm going to the gym at 7:30. It's about 5:30 now. So I've just had a snack. I shall eat after the gym. Yeah, that's Tuesday's been a bit empty and tomorrow's a work day, so nothing exciting to show you tomorrow either. But isn't it nice to have washing drying on the line? I'm so very rock and roll. Houston, we have a problem. I had a little bit of time to kill before I need to go to the gym, and so I thought I'd get my summer clothes out. These are the summer clothes I can get away with wearing. About 10 tops. They are all too big, but they're not so big they will fall off me. A couple of pairs of trousers. A couple of little sundresses that I would never wear outside of the home anyway. They're just for slopping around the place in. These are all the clothes that don't fit. Essentially, my summer clothes don't fit. They're all bloody huge. I realise this is a problem most people would be delighted to have, but I don't have anything to wear in the hot weather. I mean, I think we're going to get another cold spell before we get proper summer, so with a bit of luck I'll find some stuff in charity shops and whatever. But yeah, at the moment my current sitch is hardly anything to wear this summer. I should be pleased. I'm pleased that I've lost weight, but yeah, got no clothes. I've decided to Marie Kondo my underwear. From this to this. Pretty pleased with that. Okay, I am off to the gym. I feel extremely self-confident in the gym clothes. The gym leggings are weird. I've got this same problem that I'm having with everything trouser-wise, in that I have lost lots of weight from the tops of my legs, but the bottoms of my legs have remained exactly the same, partly because of the edema and partly because life's a bitch. So what I'm experiencing right now in the gym leggings is that they are a snug tight fit around the calves and ankles. There's actually bagginess above the knee, which looks and feels really weird. So I'm very self-conscious about them. And of course the gym t-shirt is rather like a second skin, so I'm self-conscious about that as well. I'm feeling a bit disheartened this evening, I've got to be honest. The situation with all of my clothes has been a bit disheartening because I haven't gone down that much. I still can't just pick up any old size in the shop, which means I now have to go back to the fat shop where I've always bought my clothes and buy more in-betweeny fat clothes, which I hope won't fit me for very long. I don't know, I'm moaning now, and I realise it's a problem a lot of people like to have, that they've shrunk out their clothes. But isn't it an awful shame that your clothes don't bloody shrink with you until you're ready to go and buy a whole new wardrobe? See, I'm feeling a bit out of sorts this evening about going to the gym, and not about going to the gym, but about the leggings, and I don't know, just self-conscious, I think. Just very self-conscious, and because my legs are still fat at the bottom, it sort of pulls trousers down at the waist where they're actually slightly too big around the waist, but I can't go down a size at the waist because then they won't fit on the leg. So as I'm walking, it's sort of, I found this with jeans. I bought a pair of jeans in a couple of sizes down, and found that when I tried to walk around in them, it pulled them down at the waist because they were too tight around the lower leg. I don't even know if I'm making any sense. I know what I'm trying to say. Which all of that means I'm a bit self-conscious that I'm going to spend my entire time at the gym hoiking my leggings up because they're pulling down around the waist while I'm on the treadmill. I don't know. I feel very... I'm bitching and being a misery ass is what I'm doing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to the gym regardless. I'm going to do at least 4 minutes today on the cross trainer. My last week I managed 3 minutes before I almost collapsed and died. Today it's going to be 4. But I'm going to stop at Tesco first. And again, feeling very self-conscious because I'm wearing skin-tight clothes. I never wear skin-tight clothes. Ever since my whole life, I'm not a skin-tight clothes person. And I'm certainly feeling extremely self-conscious that I'm a very fat person wearing skin-tight clothes right now, this very second.
One eternity later.
Whew, I survived, just about. Again, oops, broke the car. I haven't broke the car. I did 15 minutes on the treadmill. Sweated some makeup off. 15 minutes on the treadmill. 10 minutes on the reclining bike. 4 minutes today on the cross trainer, which is 1 minute more than last time. And then 5 minutes. I did some leg presses, and then I did 5 minutes on the arm bike. So a bit more than last time. Now I need to ring my mother and then go home. I've got a sandwich here somewhere. I took the precaution this time of stopping for my food before I went in, so I've got a sandwich and some fruit. Ring my mother, sit here, eat my sandwich in the car, ring my mother, and then go home and have a shower and go to bed. See you tomorrow if I don't see you later. Good morning on Wednesday. It's about 9 o'clock. I've done 23 listings so far this morning, desperately trying to work my way through. I got so much unlisted stock now after that massive buying spree last week. I've got an absolute ton of unlisted stock. I think I'm going to go sit on the plumbing this morning. I'm not feeling very much like a long walk. Oh my god, the grass is incredibly long. Not feeling much like a long walk because my knee is hurting from the gym last night. So I'm going to go sit on the plumbing and talk to you there. Hang on. For anyone who is new, I know I've had some new subscribers recently, so welcome to you. You may think, what on earth is she on about the plumbing? So, in the park where I walk my dogs, there is this little piece of concrete flood drainage at one end. And it literally is a piece of industrial plumbing, basically, to stop the park from flooding too much. So it's a little flood defence that slows all the water down. And this is where I sit and chat to you guys sometimes. So, yeah, as I said, not feeling very much like a long walk from the gym yesterday. So much listing to do. Massive, massive pile of unlisted stock. Really did a lot of buying last week. I think I've got maybe 7 bag for lifes full of bric-a-brac and stuff like that. I know I've got 8 backlog bags of clothing that have 10 in each bag. When I get bulk loads of clothing in, I bag it 10 to a bag and then pull out 1 bag at a time to list. And I know I've got at least 8 of those stacked up. And then from my own sorting out of my clothes yesterday, I've probably pulled another 50 items, 40 or 50 items that need listing. It's a lot of backlog again. I was so proud that I got rid of my backlog. But I think we've had such a period when we weren't able to go that now I'm a bit kind of like kid in a sweet shop about sourcing. So I'm not sourcing this week. I've decided I was still going to the car boot at the weekend because FOMO. But this entire week I put myself on a charity shop ban. I did pop in one yesterday because there was a new one that I hadn't seen before in the Willybrook shopping centre. But I didn't buy anything, so I think that counts as sticking to my ban. I can't promise that I wouldn't have bought anything if I'd seen something wonderful. Right, bud? So yeah, today is a work day. And I've done 23 listings so far. I'm out with the dogs now. I've just put some washing in the garden and on the line. I put the air out as well to try and make the most of the sunshine and get most of the space. We've got 2 washing lines and it still sometimes isn't enough, but I think it's the way I peg things out. I'm a bit obsessive about how things are pegged out on the line, and Natalie will tell you, she quite often goes and puts the washing out for me and then I go and rearrange it all. Which I know is silly. But yeah, so I think the way that I peg it out takes up more space. I could probably fit far more out if I were less fussy about how it goes. Considering getting one of those rotary lines instead of the big lines, but I've always felt like washing looks and dries better on a big long line where it can blow properly in the breeze. Don't know. If you've had both kinds of washing line in your time, give me your opinions on what you think is best in the description, not in the description box, in the comments down below. I stuck to my diet yesterday, so I was pleased about that. I did okay at the gym, although like I said, this knee is a bit angry this morning. I did 4 minutes on the cross trainer instead of 3. I think I told you that when I got back in the car. So that was an achievement. And yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling fairly upbeat. Somebody asked, is my current bout of positivity and getting more done due to the weight loss? I'm always more like this in the spring. I am mildly affected by seasonal affective disorder. I hate the word suffer. You know when people go, I suffer from this or I suffer from that. I hate the word suffer. You will never hear me say I suffer from. But I am mildly affected by the seasonal changes, and when it's grey, I am grey. When the weather is shit, I am shit. I think I'm probably a bear. I should probably hibernate all winter. But yeah, as soon as the spring comes, as soon as the longer days are here, as soon as the weather is nicer and the skies are blue, I am much more upbeat, and I get more done. It's just the way I'm a seasonal bod. Something else that somebody mentioned elsewhere, which I'll just touch on briefly here, is, I say elsewhere, you know where you are, is why my kids still live at home, and does that enable me to keep what they referred to as government housing? The fact that they called it as government housing implies to me that perhaps they're not from the UK, because it's an unusual term for a council house to call it government housing. The way that a council tenancy works in the UK, if you're not from here, let me just give you a bit of background. If you're not from the UK, the way a council tenancy works is they are buildings that were built by individual councils. There was a massive spate of council house building between the wars and after the war. And the way that council tenancy works is once you have one, it is called a secure tenancy, and you keep it for life unless you bugger it up, unless you don't pay your rent or get evicted for, bad behaviour or whatever. But it's a secure tenancy. I am very fortunate to have mine. I got my council tenancy back in the days when there were a lot more council houses to go round. Unfortunately, a succession of poor government choices meant that a lot of council houses were sold off to private landlords, and now there aren't as many council houses as there used to be. But even if my children moved out, I would still be entitled to keep my council tenancy, providing I pay my rent. If you don't pay your own rent, if you get benefits assistance to pay your rent, then you are only allowed to have a certain amount of rent up to a certain number of bedrooms, and if you have more bedrooms in your property than that rent will cover, you need to cover the difference. But I don't have any help to pay my rent. I pay my rent myself. I'm not on any benefits. I'm not on any support at all, and so therefore, as long as I pay my full rent in full every month, my tenancy is secure, irrespective of how many people live in my property. Now, I know that I am incredibly lucky. However, if there were only me, I would exchange my 3-bedroom property for a smaller property to enable a family who need it to have it. I wouldn't keep more bedrooms than I need. Natalie lives at home with me because she simply does not earn enough to live alone. No matter how many hours she works, and sometimes she'll work an 80 to 100 hour week, she doesn't earn enough to live alone. And also it is incredibly difficult these days to get a private rent without having a massive deposit and a really good credit rating and several really good references and God knows what else. And there are less council houses to go around. Anthony lived at home with me until he decided it would be cheaper for him to live in a van. He's always fancied van life, chose van life, that was his choice. I never threw him out. He could easily have stayed in the house, he had a bedroom. But he chose van life and he thought it would be a cheaper way of living. I don't know whether he's finding it a cheaper way of living, because I think he's discovering that life has its expenses regardless of where you live. So yeah, he basically decided it would be cheaper for him to live in a van than it would be for him to pay his share of living in the house, because at that point we were 3 adults living in the house and we were splitting everything 3 ways. So, change arms. So it's not that I keep my children at home with me so that I can keep my council house. I'd be able to keep my council house regardless. My children stay with me because they can't afford to live elsewhere. And Anthony lives a nomadic life in his van officially, but actually stays on the driveway most of the time because they can have all the home comforts of my house without paying for them. It is what it is. So there we go. That's the whys and wherefores of why my 2 adult children still live where they live instead of being off on their own. It's extremely difficult in the UK at the moment to afford to live alone. Most young people end up having to live in a shared house with other people, or they get settled into a couple or whatever and have a family and then 2 incomes. It's incredibly difficult in the UK at the moment to live on a 1-person income, to live independently on a single person. That makes sense. I hope it made sense. There we go. That answers your question. Even though, also, by the way, if anybody wants to know anything, you can just ask in my comments section. I'm usually quite happy to answer. So that was a long-winded chat on the plumbing. I'll see you later. Okay, excuse the big fat woman in swimming costume, but no, I've just bought this off eBay and it actually fits. Still hating my legs, by the way. Feel free to hate my legs with me. In fact, I might even crop my legs out. You may not be seeing my legs as we speak. But yeah, swimming costume from eBay that actually fits. Hurrah! We're in. Bob. We're having lunch again. Tell her what I did to you.
Bobby.
Pierced her ear for her. I had to literally chase her around the house to get her to let me. It was her idea. Don't get me wrong. I'm not just randomly piercing my children because it feels like it. She said, "Will you do this for me?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Hold still." And suddenly she wasn't holding still. She was running away. I had to pin her down, basically. Do you still have regrets? No. Are you pleased with it?
Yeah.
Basically, I work for Claire's Accessories now.
No, I get infected to go.
Did a very good job. I sterilised her ear, I washed my hands, I did everything that I should do. And her head's only fallen off a little bit, so... Hello. Just been out with Nat for lunch. And we were going to go to Tesco's. And then just as we were finishing lunch, I realised it was going to belt down with rain. And I had 4 loads of washing on the line that were pretty much dry. So we came home, got the washing in. It's just started raining, so we did it just in time. Which means I'm going to get on with photographing everything I've listed this morning, which is this huge pile here. Instead of listing anymore, I'm going to get on with photographing that, then go to Tesco after that. Because I need to take back the swimming costume. I bought a swimming costume when I was out with Tammy on yesterday that doesn't fit. But I bought one today that I got on eBay, which I think I've filmed. You've seen that. Which does fit, so the Tesco one can go back. Anyway, I'm going to get on with photographing. I've completely run out of zhuzh. I have done the photographs, I have done the uploads and the schedule, they're all scheduled, ready to go. I've put most of it away. There's a bit here waiting to... I haven't photographed clothing because the light, tomorrow morning for that. There's a bit here waiting to put away and a bit there waiting to put... And I've lost my oomph. I wish I had a much bigger stock room. I think the reason I've lost my oomph is because I know I have to climb over many things to put these things away. And if I had a much bigger stock room, I wouldn't have to climb over things because it would just all be beautiful. I want to go and live on the Valley Roots Ranch and store all my stuff in their massive warehouses. Okay, it's 8 p.m. I know that because my alarm to ring my mother's just gone off. I've just got in from Tesco's, literally. I'm going to cook myself a quick stir fry, ring my mother, go to bed. Do you want to watch me cook a stir fry? If you don't want to watch me cook a stir fry, you should probably fast forward through the next bit, which is probably going to be me cooking a stir fry.
move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's the night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night. Let's get out, fast and slow. I wanna get to know you. I know a place where we can go. It's just around the corner. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember.
Okay, I put far too much sauce in it, so I'm supposed to use half the packet, but there we go, dinner's done. Good morning. It's Friday, and the eagle-eyed viewer will notice that there was no footage from Thursday. I woke up yesterday morning with a cob on, basically. If that's not a phrase that you have where you have where you live, maybe I woke up with a black dog on my shoulder, or got out on the wrong side of the bed, or I don't know. I had my head up my arse, all of these things. I woke up in a bad mood on Thursday. Not a real foul mood, but just a bit out of sorts, a bit grumpy, a bit niggly, a bit... And I had mild words with one of my children, and then the other one of my children did not get up when it was meant to and made me run late. And I hate being late. I hate being late. One thing or another, I did not feel like recording yesterday. I had my head up my arse and I was like, there's nothing, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm not a nice person. I don't want anybody to see me being not a nice person. That's in the back of my mind. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll hide that from you guys so that you think I'm lovely and I'm sweetness and light. I'm not sweetness and light. And I'm sure often you see me ranting and you know damn well I'm not. But yesterday I did not feel like recording, and so I took the day off. But here we are, it's Friday. I'm molting. I woke up on the right side of the bed. It's 10 to 8. I haven't said I woke up on the right side of the bed. Buddy woke me up at 4:30. I wasn't best cheerful then, but I did manage to get back to sleep today. His body clock is all over the place. At 4:30 this morning, he needed to go in the garden. Body clock, absolutely buggered. But he's an old boy. He's an old boy, and this happens to us all. And sometimes I get up at 4:30 for not to go in the garden. Cut, snip, edit, go back to the start. Anyway, it's Friday. It's 10 to 8. I'm booked in the gym for 9:30. I remembered today that I've booked a morning gym visit. I can't believe I did that the other day. I did mention this to you guys, didn't I? That I had booked a morning gym visit and forgotten that I'd booked it and thought I'd booked it for the evening, and then went to check the time and realised I'd missed it. I've remembered this week that I'm booked for 9:30 this morning at the gym. I've also got to go to Marks and Spencer's and pick up a click and collect order for some trousers, because having tried on all my trousers earlier in the week, I discovered I have nothing that fits. They had a sale on, so I've ordered 2 pairs that, fingers crossed, will fit from there. So today looks like 10 to 8, so I've got an hour to kill before I need to leave. Tidy the office. Really tidy the office. And then gym. And then Marks and Spencer's, and then home and record a video. A home and shower and hair and all that, because I've got a video to record today to go up tomorrow. And parcels to do. Nothing very exciting. There won't be very much exciting to show you guys, but I will at least attempt to record my day today, rather than yesterday when I went, no, not playing. See you in a bit. Okay, I've tidied a bit. I was just photographing these few things that are left over, and I've just discovered this lovely dress has what looks like a tea stain on it. That's going to be a challenge. I've already washed it once, didn't realise there was a tea stain on it. I will try some various stain removers on it, but I don't feel very confident about getting that out. Try this one first. I really don't think that's coming out. Well, we'll leave it to soak in and come back later. Okay, gym done. I did 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the upright bike, then where did I go? So I started on the bike, 10 minutes on the upright bike, 10 minutes on the treadmill, 5 minutes on the row machine. I was pleased that I'd even started. I've never used the row machine before, so that felt like achievement even to begin it. 5 minutes on the hand bike, 1.5 minutes on the cross trainer. I think if I'm going to try and use the cross trainer, I need to use it before I've already worn my body out on the other bits, because 1.5 minutes I was like, I can't do it, not today. 1.5 minutes on the cross trainer, and then I did the leg press thing. I don't even know, is it called the leg press? Like when you push yourself up using your legs for the remainder of the time. So yeah, hot and bothered, but been there, done that. I'm going to find I had a banana before I went in, but now I've got a pear and a cereal bar, so I'm going to eat those. And then I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's very quickly and pick up the stuff I need to get there, and then I'm going home. These are my dream sun loungers. They're at $2.99, and I mean $299. They're staying a dream. I wonder how much that one is. The wooden one is $299. The rattan one is $349. It's funny, I'd have thought this one would be more. Maybe it's not wood.
Throw your things away tonight, we'll go a different way, you and me. Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back.
I love that. Absolutely love that. Don't have the kind of house where that would survive more than 2 minutes.
Oh yeah. With the speed of light we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far, so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me. Let's dance the night
If I could just move into M&S, do you think they'd notice? Just hide in the toilets at night or something. I've got access to all this lovely furniture and no dogs to sit on it and spoil it. I mean, that's lovely. I really like that. 1699 is probably not that bad, is it really, for a sofa like that? I haven't got 1699, so I'm not having one. And plus, like I said, dogs are doing it.
With the speed of light, we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me.
I love these, and they would go with my colour scheme, but at 15 quid each, they're not going to get the chance.
We'll dance on that till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby, we'll dance on that till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby, we'll dance on that till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby, we'll dance on that till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby.
Oh, lovely, thanks very much. Thank you. So I've just done my first ever click and collect order from Marks and Spencer's. I was pleasantly surprised by how simple it is. I was armed with my order number, blah blah blah, but all you actually need to know is your name. So you walk up to the screen, pop your name in, a little head pops out of the door and says we'll be with you now, and then pops out a couple of minutes later and hands you a bag. That simple. All I've got is 2 pairs of the trousers that I tend to wear. I don't know if these are the right ones. Having got them out of the bag, they say joggers, and I think I've got the wrong ones. I normally have the wide leg, but we'll try them on. If they're no good, they can come back, blah blah blah. So it's just a pair of navy and a pair of charcoal. I think I normally buy yoga or something. Anyway, we'll take them home, try them on. They were in the sale, I believe, or did I have a discount? I can't remember now. They're £12.50 each, which I thought was really good for my M&S. Were they £12.50? Were they? Were they? They were £12.50 each. So we'll take them home and try them on, and then when we're trying those on, we'll also try these on. I've just picked up these. These were 25 quid, which was a lot more. Well, double, in fact, obviously, if you can do maths. But these are gym ones. The ones I bought the other day from ASOS, I wore them once, absolutely cannot get on with them, never wearing them again. I spent my entire time in the gym hoiking them up at the waist. They took my pants down. I don't know if I might have told you this when I came out, I'm not sure. As they shravelled down, they shravelled my knickers down as well. So I spent my entire time in the gym trying to hoik my knickers back up and being aware that I'm on a treadmill, so people are behind me and they're probably not looking, but I still felt very self-conscious that they might be while I was grovelling around inside my trousers trying to find the end of my pants. And yeah, I do remember saying to you, because I said they're too tight around the bottom, so that's what pulls them down at the top. So hopefully these will be different. We'll try these, and fingers crossed. And then I also picked up some of my favourite rice cakes. I know I talked in my Calorie Crush vlog about not buying snacks, but I only ever eat one bag of these at a time. I don't ever go crazy on those for some reason. And I picked up a salad for lunch, And they had a reduced, oh, it's in the bottom of the bag, they had a reduced salad as well, just an ordinary crispy salad, so I picked that up to bulk it out a bit. And I'm going to go home now. Is it lunchtime? I don't think it is it? Hang on. A little bit of radio. It's 11:30. Everybody does hurt at REM, you are very much correct. Everybody hurts, especially if they've been to the gym. Maybe not. Maybe everybody doesn't hurt. Maybe it's just me. Go home, 11:30, be home by about 12. Not really lunchtime. Get in the shower by the time I get out. Time to eat lunch. And then power on through the day. Like I said, I've got a video to record. That's about it. Don't know whether Natalie's at home or not. She wasn't home when I left this morning. Anthony was on his way out to work. Thrills and spills all the way. Let's go home. I've just got home and the very lovely Stephen, Store 69, has sent me these 2 series of Unfortunate Events books which I needed to complete a set. I feel very guilty because I was supposed to let him know what I'd got to help him complete his set, so I'm going to message him now and sort that out. Thanks, Stephen. Apparently, all the eye makeup I had on today was waterproof. I strongly disagree. Some of it's remained, but most of it's under the eyes now. That needs redoing. I look like I've been punched in the face. And now for something a little bit different. I have been sent this item to try. It is called the Hot Donut Hair Bun. It's from a lady called Aisha, and she actually appeared on Dragon's Den with it. And basically, it is a plastic donut thing that you use as a curler. So I'm going to have a read through the instructions. I don't know if my hair needs to be dry before I can use it. My hair is not dry. Anyway, I'm going to read through the instructions and then I'm going to have a go at using it. Okay, I popped you guys on a tripod for a moment so I can talk. It says, "Hello donut lovers. Though I may look tasty, please do not eat me. I am not an actual donut, and if I arrive hard, do not worry, I just need to be cooked and cooled. How to make perfect hot donut hair bun hair in minutes." Shall I move that closer? Mind you, then I can't see it. Ingredients: hot donut hair bun, hair setting product, bobbles and hairspray. Step 1, start with brushed straight hair in a high ponytail. Step 2, bend my metal clicker, that's there, until it clicks and I get cloudy. That is me getting hot in seconds. Step 3, slide me all the way down your pony so your hair is in my donut hole and divide your hair into 2 halves. Step 4, apply generous amounts of setting product on each half, combing through. Step 5, tightly wrap your first section of hair looping over and under me, feeding your hair through my centre hole. Repeat the looping process until you reach the tips of hair. Carry on tightly wrapping with the second section, and then evenly fan out your hair on the surface of the bun to keep that heat in. Step 6, your bun should be secure now, but use pins, extra balls and hairspray if needed. Enjoy your day rocking your bun look. Leave me in for 3 hours minimum. Unravel your hair, marvel at your lush waves. Finish with hairspray and brush style as required. Step 9, I will be hard and cool now, so just cook me when you want some lush hot donut hair bun hair again. So there's the instructions then for getting it right. Okay, I'm going to read it again quietly to myself and then have a go. Okay, I've mostly blow dried my hair. Ow. Apart from that bit which I've just pulled out instead. I'm going to try and get it into high pony. This is the bit I always fail at, trying to put high ponytail in. When Aisha sent this to me, I don't think she realised how inept I was. That bit hasn't even gone up. I think I've gone so high that that bit won't fit. And this is why I don't wear a high ponytail as well. I look like I've just stepped out of the 80s. Okay, well I'm going to leave that back bit down because if it ain't long enough, it ain't long enough. Such is life. Managed to get some of my fringe in that as well, haven't I? Oh well. Now I've got to squeeze the thing and it will immediately change colour apparently if I do it right. It says squeeze it till it clicks. Oh, it's already started to go. What? I didn't hear it click, but it had already started. Can you see it changing colour? How bizarre is that? So yeah, it is getting hot. I don't even know what's in there. Same stuff they put in those hand warmers, I suppose, but can you see it's almost... Oh, there we go, the last bit changing colour. There's a little bit down here. Perhaps it was Perhaps there was more stuff in one end than the other. And then apparently I fold it up like this, thread it onto the ponytail. This is my threading things on face apparently. Like so. Divide hair into 2 sections and start threading. Divide hair into 2 halves. Do I go all the way? I think I go all the way under. I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't think the product's at fault. I think I'm at fault for not being very good at doing my own hair. I wanted Natalie to be able to help me with this, but she's had a difficult night shift and she's sleeping. Right, the young lady on the advert, who I believe may possibly be Aisha herself, definitely looked a lot more glamorous than I am achieving when she had her bun in. But perhaps she regularly does her own hair and knows what she's doing. I've made a bun. All of my back hair is now fallen down. I obviously put that ponytail far too high. But I have made a bun. It wasn't that difficult to thread the hair through the bun thing, but I don't think I'm very good at the ponytail to start with. And like I said, all my back hair has fallen out. I wonder if I should move that ponytail and try again. I'll do that. Eek! Oh my actual God. I'm like the wild woman of Borneo. Right, now, was that high pony too high? In which case, should I just try and go to about here? Okay. Slightly lower pony, which means all the back hair has stayed in. Fold the donut back up again. Thread it back on the hair. Shut the telly up in the background. Thread it back on the hair. Divide into 2 sections. Feed it in. Something wrong with me. I can't do it. It's not the thing. It's me. I can't work my arms in the correct manner. As if my hands don't know what's wanted of them. Genuinely feels as though my hands don't know what I'm asking them to do. The problem is, you see, that I had extremely short hair, Annie Lennox style, for the whole of my teenage years. Which is when you learn to do your hair, isn't it? In your teenage years, you spend all your time in your bedroom faffing about with your hair and learning to do it. Well, like I said, mine was Annie Lennox style, so my faffing took about 3 minutes. I did not grow long hair until I was in my 30s. And all I've ever done since I grew long hair is stick it in a ponytail or wear it down. That's in. It's not straight, but I don't suppose that matters. I'm going to put a big scrunchie around it to help keep it in. It did say that in the thing. And I'll be back in a couple of hours and we'll see what's happening. Okay, it's been a few hours. You're at a funny angle. We'll work with what we've got here. I'm going to take the bun out. We'll see what we've got. The donut's actually still quite hot. I'm surprised. I thought it would have cooled down quite a lot, but it's still quite hot. It is now gone hard. And to soften it, I have to boil it for 10 minutes apparently. But I can already see that there is curl. So, let's take the scrunchie off and the band out. Ow! There is definite curl there, isn't there? I have the same issue that I had last time I tried a curling apparatus. Whoa, which is that I have frizz here. Again, this time I didn't straighten before I curled. Maybe I really do need to do that. Straighten before I curl so that I have the frizz control. But wow! It definitely has curled my hair. Another issue that I have is that my hair is shorter now. I had it cut last Wednesday and had quite a lot off the length. So there isn't as much length there to curl. But all in all, I would say that's a pretty nifty little product, wouldn't you? All I did was put it in. If you were good at putting a bun in your hair, you could indeed put that in and go to work for the day, couldn't you? If you were the kind of person that was, you know, proficient at styling their own hair. It needs a bit of taming. And again, I probably should have either straightened that top bit or even maybe got that first ponytail higher up in the first place. If Natalie had been around to help me, perhaps that's what we'd have managed between us to get that high ponytail up there. This bit has... Oh, that's the bit that was left down anyway. I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed. It definitely has curled my hair. Whether I've got the curls I have got the curls going in the same direction. I have managed that. Which is more than I managed last time I used an appliance. Last time I curled my hair with anything, I brushed it and everybody in the comments went, no! I only really want to brush that top bit where the frizz is. Yeah, that's tamed that frizz down a bit. I'm impressed. It's given me quite big bouncy curls. I put my hair all around the 3 layers like that. I think that was how I was meant to do it. But I think if somebody else was doing it on you and they could wind your hair around the individual layers, I think you'd get a tighter curl rather than the big bouncy ones. And I'm sure that would be, like I said, easy to achieve if you were looking down at what you were doing rather than a bit haphazard like me trying to do it from underneath. So if you've got someone around who can help you, maybe they could do a really intricate job of winding small sections of hair around there so that you had tighter curls. But I'm impressed. I think it's a good product. It works. I'll put the link below so that you guys can go and check it out if you're interested. And thank you, Aisha, for sending it to me to try. I've enjoyed trying it, and I've definitely got big bouncy curly hair. Definitely. I am sleepy. I've straightened my hair again because I had to do another video. So we've gone from straight to curly to straight again. I've done the video. That'll be out tomorrow. That's Mum's blanket. You'll have seen that by now. I've got a pile of laundry out there on the floor. I deliberately left it in the floor so that I couldn't forget to take it down. So I need to go down and put that. I should have done that today really because it's a lovely drying day and I've missed that opportunity because it's 4:20 now. Too late for drying washing now. And I don't know what to do next. I need to do my parcels, but I'm actually really sleepy. Should I have a nap at 4:20? Is that a danger nap? It is a bit, isn't it? But if I don't have a nap, I'll be in bed by 6. Decisions. Good morning on Saturday. It is 9 o'clock. It is a work day and I am only just getting started. I was awake early and then went back to sleep and dozed and then got up and then couldn't get myself revved up. But I'm up and I'm going to start revving now, honest. These are the 2 bags that I definitely intend to work through today. And if I get these 2 done quickly, I'm going to do another one. Backlog is still very backloggy, but also there is a car boot sale, a new car boot sale today at about 11 o'clock, and I'd forgotten about that. So let's see what I can get done. Also, look at the difference now with no makeup. My face looks proper lived in. Oh dear. Maybe put some makeup on when I go out. Okay, I've come to the new small car boot sale. It really is very small, but you know, apparently it's only on in June. It's just going to be 3 Saturdays in June. So we'll have a look and see if there's anything. I am back from the boot sale. I've been back a while actually. I thought I'd show you what I got. I picked up this Minnie Mouse signature ceramic mug and saucer set. This was £2, bear with. Cannot do the old one-handed opening. So it's really nice little collectible mug and saucer. There we go, £2 I paid for that. There's some listed at ridiculous prices, but we shall see. I paid £1 for this Emma Bridgewater coffee travel cup. I paid £1 for this little pair of earrings, but on reflection, I don't think they're silver after all. Not that it matters, they're still quite a nice pair of earrings. They'll probably still sell okay. But actually it's 2 pairs there, isn't it? So yeah, £1 for 2 pairs of earrings. I paid £1 for this Cath Kidston strawberry print little milk jug. I paid £3 for this vase because it's Silvac, and it turns out I should not buy breakables because I don't know what the fuck. It's worth about £6.99. So yay for that. £2 each for these Katie Loxton pouches. One says Adventure Awaits, one says Pretty in Pink. They seem to sell for about £10 each. £2 for this Jack Vetriano jigsaw. It's 2 jigsaws in there. The Singing Butler and Elegy for a Dead Admiral, 2 in there. And then £2 each for these Cushion Walk sandals, of which I have sold some very similar recently. This black pair made me laugh. I've never worn them. I thought, well, somebody has, love. Somebody's been coming in your house wearing your shoes, I think. It makes me laugh. It's brand new. I've never worn that. Well, somebody has. And I bought this for myself to read because I thought, it looks interesting. Mrs. Hinch, this is me. That's my haul from the car boot. So it was a very small car boot, but it was nice to get out in the sunshine, and it was only local, so it was worth it. And there's some good stuff there, to be fair. It's 6:10. I have done 30 listings today from start to finish. They're bag tagged, ready to put away. They're up and scheduled. 30 is not a great deal, but I have been out half the day. And 30 is better than none. So I need to put these things away. And then it'd be time to go and find some dinner. And that's another day done. It's not been a very exciting day today, has it, for you guys? Sorry about that. Good afternoon. On Sunday. It is... What time is it? Oh, radio. It's 1 o'clock. And I am just on my way to get Mum, so... I went to the car boot this morning, got some goodies, and went for breakfast with Josh, and filmed nothing. Again, as usual. I'm getting rubbish at this vlogging thing. Some really pretty flowers there. Caught my eye. I'm on my way now to pick up Mum. Must get petrol, that's the other thing. Mum and petrol, Mum and petrol, Mum and petrol, Mum and petrol. And I think we're just going to come back. It's looking, it feels like a nice sunny day, but then there's a very big black rain cloud coming over. So... don't know. I don't know what to feed Mum today. Haven't got a plan for lunch. Don't know what I want. Don't know what Mum wants. Don't know much. I tell the list of things I know. Surprisingly short, or unsurprisingly short, depending on your point of view. So yeah, pick Mum up. We were going to go and see if the carpet showroom was open. Urgently in need of a new stair carpet. But I think you have to have a little man come to measure for stairs. Little diddy man, just an ordinary size man. All I'm doing now is thinking out loud and recording it. Parcels, I've got parcels in the boot, so I'm going to drop my parcels off, go and pick up the mothership, think on the way about what to feed the mothership, that's about it really. With my mother again, we're at the Ashton. We've been here once before. We arrived and they said you can't come in, we're fully booked, and then another lady went, yeah you can, so here we are. And there's a little Dachshund down there.
She was lovely, that young lady.
Yeah. He's having a great time.
Yeah, just give him a bone.
Yeah.
Happy enough.
Do you want a bone? Well, apparently bones are the best thing on the menu.
Bones, look at him go at that.
He's proper going for it. He's proper going for it. An enormous dinner. When it arrived, she was like, oh dear, mine's quite large as well.
Green beans look quite nice.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Folding laundry, it's my life.
Oh damn, I've been feeling something for you lately, and I am trying so hard to just stay cool. Oh man, I think I might be going crazy, 'cause all I really, really want is to be with you. And I'm like, I'm saying we're just friends, but thinking you're my man. And baby, if you knew, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, say that I'm alright, but cry on the inside. I wish you were my man. Hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm doing just fine, but I'm scattered, scattered, and I cry when you're not around, because it matters, matters. Dreaming of your kisses in the nighttime, knowing what I'm missing, but I'm still like, hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine, but I'm scattered, we're just friends. Oh, yeah, I'm scattered, we're just friends. Just friends. So I stay awake, I don't wanna be dreaming, 'cause my heart aches when I wake up, it's deceiving. Why, oh why can't it be you and I? Hey, I say I'm doing alright, I'm fine.
Okay, Mum's gone off to church, and consecutively, almost every Sunday for about 3 weeks, I've forgotten to say goodnight to the waffle. So I thought, look at that earring escaping again. I thought I would do it now while I remember, because I've just done some very exciting refilling of stuff in the kitchen. I thought, okay, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel now, content-wise, Carla. So I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you for watching this week's waffle. I'll be back next week with some more thrilling stuff. Take care. Bye for now.